In this class we will learn a little more about the simulation supplement and learn about its limitations. It is very important to know these limitations, as they restrict the types of analyses we can do. Come on, let's go. Simulation is a CAE software that uses the finite element method and has an intuitive interface integrated with SolidWorks CAD, facilitating its operation and design analysis. Although it is intuitive, it does not dispense with the technical capability of the designer, who has the responsibility to inform coherent data and analyze the results. Simulation is a project development aid tool. Therefore it should not be used as the sole validation tool, nor should it replace calculations and practical tests. In real analyses, collect project data, perform the necessary calculations, rely on experiences, analyze in simulation, and take practical tests to validate the project. The cases shown in this course are only didactic, carried out with the aim of teaching the operation of simulation and the use of its various options. Therefore, do not always demonstrate real situations or include validation data with experimental tests. Now let's talk about the limitations of the simulation add-in. The first refers to the obligatory use of materials with linear behavior, in which the voltage is proportional to the deformation, and vice versa. In these cases, the occurrence or not of flow due to loads and restrictions imposed should be interpreted based on the magnitude of the results of the analysis. Because it is not possible to model the flow of the material, as in most projects where linear materials are used, the response voltage is below the flow voltage. The safety factor is commonly used to indicate whether there will be a failure or not. Another limitation of the simulation supplement is its application only for cases where small deformations occur. It is not the magnitude of the deformation that determines whether it is large or small, but whether it affects structural rigidity significantly. The analysis of small deformations assumes that the structural stiffness remains the same throughout the deformation process. Already in the processes of large deformations, structural stiffness change occurs during deformation. The last limitation refers to loads and constraints, which should not change over time. I.E. must be static. This condition implies that forces are applied slowly, so that inertial effects are ignored. Although a thorough analysis shows that every load changes over time, the static condition is correctly represented for gravity, centrifugal force, pressure, fastening preload, among others. Dynamic loads are understood as those where there is rapid change of loads, such as in fall and vibration tests. This type of analysis can be performed by purchasing advanced simulation packages. We finished this lesson, where we learned a little more about the simulation supplement and know its limitations, which set limit conditions for conducting analyses.